we're looking at here is the Overtone Analyzer free edition. So this enables you to do a recording of your voice using a Windows-based system, such as on a laptop. And it essentially will give us a profile of the harmonics, the overtone structure of our voice as we use it. So we can click on the record button here, and then as I'm talking you can see that there are these lines here essentially are recording of the notes in my voice. This is a spectrogram. These are the notes that are naturally emerging in my voice as I talk. And as you can see on the left here, here's a picture of a keyboard on a piano. So this gives you an idea about what these notes are. So even though my voice might sound quite low, yes, that's the fundamental kind of along here, the richest sounds are more in this middle range in relation to the piano key, but there are these higher octaves already in my voice there, just as I talk. And I don't have to create a high pitch in my voice in order for these higher frequencies to be present. Now, let's just look at what would happen if I stop talking and I start doing a whistle, for example. So let's just see that now. So what you see there is the main note of the whistle being produced. That's this line here. And yeah, it's not a clear sound. It's not entirely, fully 100% clear because there are these other variations of that coming through there. But then these are quite blurred as well. So that's not giving you a clear indication of the different harmonics. So essentially a whistle gives you a very clear one note and a frequency. If I record myself just holding steady to one tone like an ooh, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so you can see here's the fundamental, and there are some very clearly defined overtones coming up here, these harmonics emerging just from that one note. So that's really useful to know. So I'm not doing anything fancy with the cavities in the vocal anatomy. I'm not doing anything in terms of varying the position of my tongue. It's just holding that steady. Now let's just have a quick look at what would happen if I start to use a combination of vowels and consonants like the R and see what effect that has. Okay, so here I was going Yahweh, and without that's just changing the vowel and also essentially opening and closing my mouth a bit more, and you can see that in the R had a lot of strong overtones coming through, and then when it got to the E at the end, it was the higher overtone was being emphasized. Let's just introduce now some the R. So just by introducing the R there, we can see that these higher overtones are also being emphasized, as well as the lower ones. So that's a very strong overtone structure. Anyway, I hope that this gives you an idea of the natural harmonics in our voice as we work with these different vowel sounds and the different consonants. I'll just end on seeing what happens with an aum, and then we'll finish there.